guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 17 of season 1.
Alright, so first it's been a while since we last watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
For you guys it might have been recent. I mean, I don't know how much days there would have been between this episode and the last one. But there's still the exchange event going on currently. And we're gonna see a battle between Maki and Miwa.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be some involvement from Mai as well, because she used that gun to shoot at her. Or was it Nobara that she shot at? I can't remember well, honestly, but
Yeah,
I know Mai had a gun and she wanted to use she really badly wanted to use it. I mean, yeah.
She's using it actually.
Yeah. But first I think we're gonna see Maki fight Miwa. It's gonna be an interesting battle because Maki has that thing of not having cursed energy.
Yeah, and also we don't know what abilities Miwa has.
Yeah.
And she seems to be like a pretty strong character. Yeah. She doesn't seem to be, but yeah, I think she is. She's that little cute girl.
Yeah, she's definitely getting portrayed as one, and we saw that by her reaction to Gojo. I mean, she also seems to be kind-hearted, I think. Remember Mekamaru's backstory, she seemed to be the only one that wasn't like making fun of him, and in general it seemed like she just wanted to be a good person towards him, so she might be like the only one from that other school that is, you know, good-hearted. And Todo as well, I mean, my boy Todo. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Let's just get into it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you guys are interested in full-length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description. Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, she is.
Jumping straight into the battle. Oh. I never expected Miwa to be the underdog in this battle, in this fight. Ooh. The animation was really good on that one. What? Maki, give her a chance. Oh, domain?
Yeah. Again.
Okay. Okay. Oh, not even her domain is gonna help her out? Oh. Okay. What? Maki's got so many tricks.
Yeah.
What? Animation is going crazy here. Oh. Oh, I feel bad for Miwa, man. Oh, Maki. But she's got no chance.
Huh? That crow? What?
Oh, who is she?
動物は気まぐれだからね。視覚を共有するのは疲れるし。
本当かな。
Oh, me.
私は金の味方だよ。金に換えられないものに価値はないからね。何せ金に換えられないんだから。
何を企んでるか知らないけど、もう簡単にどうこうされる。
He's confident in him.
降りてこいよ、クソマジャ。さっきから何度も降りてるじゃん。さっさと捕まえてみろよ。一台。
Oh,
She shouldn't be making fun of our girl.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
Badge of honor for a man? Only. Oh, I see.
それは男だけ。
Really?
女はね、実力があっても可愛くなければ舐められる。
Oh, really?
可愛くっても実力がなければ舐められる。わかる？女の
That's so against what nobody believes in.
舞ちゃんはそれ以上の理不尽と戦ってるの。てめえがめんどくせえのはわかったよ。
Nails?
この子、一年の割に戦い慣れてる。何回吹っ飛ばしてもピンピンしてる。
Yeah.
こちとらぶんな攻めきれない一番の理由、犬巻くん。
呪言は言霊。
Is he around?
呪言は対呪霊に特化した術式なんだ。さっきも言ったが、術師にとっては来ると分かった。
Oh, I see.
いてもいなくても厄介。
And no one knows?
今日は終わりかよ。舞ちゃんが求められてるのは完璧なんて生優しいもんじゃない。エリート。
What a fan of my. Oh, does anyone we know about them?
恵まれた人間が後ろ指刺されりゃ満足か。そうやってどんな生い立ちだろうと、私はあいつが気に食わねえ。同じ生い立ちでも私はマキさんが大
Yeah. Yeah.
スレジョーかんざし。
What?
Wow. Oh.
There's so many of them. Oh,
wow.
He's using them? Oh. Hell yeah, she is.
いや、届いたわよ。
Oh. The voodoo again.
さっきかすめたのね。男がどうとか女がどうとか
Fuck genders.
にやってろ。
Yeah.
綺麗におしゃれしてる私が
Let's go, my girl.
私は藤崎野原なんだよ。
Yeah.
本気は操作できない。
Nishimiya is gone, isn't she? What? Get her ass. My.
Of course.
What?
That far?
よかった。当たって。
Oh, you bitch.
舞ちゃん、私ね。いいのよ、ママ。わかってる。なんだよ。仲間呼ばねえの。
Oh.
What? Maki's done with me.
みんなでボコボコにするより、一人で楽しみたいの。あんたはお姉ちゃんって呼べよ。妹。
Little sister.
What?
Aren't they twins?
マキさん、4級なの。
え、マジ？
家が面倒な術師の家系でね。一度否定したものを認められないのよ。バカだから。
でも交流会で活躍してマキの名前がある程度広まれば、そういう嫌がらせも難しくなるよな。
そのために。
She needs to do good.
何笑ってんのよ。
What? Maki.
私から距離取るとかバカじゃない。
Mate.
She
Fuck your
kicked her
gun.
ass.
マイ、どうしたんだよ。早くしろよ。
They're so cute.
いるもん。また。仕方ない。
Who's there? The curses?
見えなきゃいねえのと同じだよ。 昔から不安なんてないみたいに。未来へズカズカ。
Hmm.
家を出るか、マキ。
雑用係は足りてんだろ。心配しなくても。そのうち戻ってくるさ、ご当主様。
What a guy.
私が全員家当主になる。
Oh.
勝手にしろよ。
Huh. She stink.
Does she feel left?
Fuck this gun. What's not music playing? Oh.
Damn.
Oh. What's a 7? What?
No.
前には一日一発の弾丸を作るのが限界。わかりやすく弾数でブラフを張るためのリボルバー。
Oh my god.
私の
Really? That tier? What? She blocked it.
キャッチした。
Called it.
素手で触るもんじゃねえな。
Oh, her nose is bleeding from that technique.
全員家では認められなかった。私にはなかった。才能。
Fuck, I feel bad for her.
なんで家を出たの？
Felt betrayed.
言わなくてもわかんだろ。お前だって高専来たじゃねえか。私は呪術師なんてなりたくなかった。あんたのせいよ。あんたが頑張るから私も頑張らざるを得なかった。
Oh.
うちでこき使われるのの何がいけないのよ。適当に雑用こなして適当に生きればよかったじゃない。なんで一緒に落ちぶれてくれなかったの。あのままじゃ私は私を嫌いになってた。お姉ちゃん、手離さないでよ。離さないよ。絶対だよ。すげえな。置いてかないでよ。当たり前だ。姉妹だぞ。
Hmm. That's what she meant when she said she's a liar.
Yeah.
嘘つき。
Once again.
大嫌い。
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an episode. Ah, Newa.
Yeah.
What's going on with her?
ほら、これで勘弁ね。いや、
I hate
Cut
when
ramen.
someone eats my food too.
You're talking about me.
1、鷹の爪をハサミでチョキチョキカップラーメンシーフードへ。2、牛乳は容器の半分くらい。
I love whenever we get recipes from Jujutsu. Jujutsu
その
Kaisen.
分お湯はグツグツのやつ。
Mm.
いや、さすがに深夜のカップラーメンは翌日に響く。
Okay, that's it. Okay, so this episode has to be the one that I've probably spoken the least. Honestly, I mean, I can't recall any other Jujutsu Kaisen episode that I've spoken so little. But there's a reason for that, because there was a lot of conversations going on. I was actually pretty invested in all of them, and a lot of the stuff the characters were talking about was pretty relatable, and a lot of them had a pretty good point. See, I don't think there was a single character that I couldn't understand where they're coming from, and each of them had like a really understandable reason as to why they're doing things and why they are the way they are. So let's talk about the obvious thing. I mean, the twin sisters, Mai and Maki. First of all, it has to be mentioned how strong Maki is. God damn,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
expect that. I was honestly caught off guard by how much difference in terms of strength there is between Maki and Mai. See, I actually believed Mai is a little bit stronger
Yeah,
than Maki.
me too. Because of the cursed energy.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. I mean, Mai only has this thing with the gun, and that's really a prop. Her real technique is that thing with the bullet that she tried to do on Mai.
And it's so exhausting for her.
Yeah, and this was really surprising, this episode. I mean, we'll get to the whole storyline thing and their backstories, but god damn it, Maki. I mean, is she the strongest one from the Jujutsu High at the moment? Obviously right behind
Panda?
Well, I don't think Panda Senpai is better than her. See, that's a thing that I wanted to see more from Jujutsu Kaisen. Finding out all the different techniques that characters have and trying to imagine what would happen when you have them fighting each other and who would come out on top. I mean, that's like the core of anime. Like anime is pretty much built on those things. What would happen if this character meets with this one and they have this certain ability, and that's what we're getting now from Jujutsu Kaisen. And I really like that, because now I'm wondering what would happen if Nanami fights Maki, you know? For example, I mean, that's never gonna happen, but it's a good question probably. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about the backstories of the twins. So in the previous episode, we already saw one example of a guy that's had a heavenly pact. And a heavenly pact is just something that you're born with. So Mekamaru was born with a body that's not usable, basically. So he had that pact to be a robot and be trapped inside this robot thing, and that's basically a heavenly pact. I mean, he was born with this, and he hates it. That's what he said in the previous episode. Maki, on the other hand, she probably loves being the way she is, and she likes it, but she's also been born this way. But her is more so a talent, whereas with Mekamaru, it was more so a curse for him. But the person that found it unfortunate that Maki is the way she is her sister Mai.
Yeah, she actually was the one who wanted pretty normal life.
Yeah. What was it she said? She wanted to just grow up there and do normal, simple tasks and not even become a Jujutsu sorcerer ever.
She wanted them both to stay on the bottom.
Yeah. Unfortunately for her, Maki was much more determined and she wanted to become a Jujutsu sorcerer, and that's what she decided to do. Now, I'm not sure if there's a reason for that. Obviously, she said she wouldn't feel right staying back in that place and do basic chores and basic things like most women probably do in that region. That Zenin clan, I'm sure they're like a lot more conservative. So I feel like that's probably what's the dynamic, I mean the gender dynamic was there. So that's probably what Maki wanted to get away from. And Mai was a little bit different, and we understand that from Nishimiya's conversation with Nobara.
Yeah.
So they had that conversation, Nishimiya and Nobara, where they speak about like women and men, the difference between the genders. And we know that Mai and Nishimiya are pretty close friends. And in a sense, I feel like Nishimiya and Mai share the same values. So the way Nishimiya was speaking about girls and women, I feel like Mai feels the same way. Definitely. And that's the difference between Maki and Mai. But in the same way, that's the difference between Nishimiya and Nobara, which is why we have Nobara and Maki, who became like really good friends and they bonded pretty nicely, whereas Nishimiya and Mai have bonded nicely as well. So there's the dynamics going on between those relationships. That's really nice to see. Mai probably found the sister in Nishimiya a little bit more than what she had with Maki, obviously, because they separated. But Maki's probably now gonna find a sister in Nobara as well, because they share the same values. So that's cool. The unfortunate part is Maki did lie to Mai, when you think about it. But she was just a child.
They were little.
They were young, and Maki didn't know anything back then. No kid has an understanding of the world, so it's explainable why... Well, kids change their minds, obviously. I mean, you don't share the same values ever since, like, a child up until, like, you die. I mean, that's not possible, and of course it wouldn't have happened this way. So yeah, I mean, I completely understand where Mai is coming from. Like, you can't fault her for doing the things she has done and the things she has tried to do. That was a little bit too much going in for the kill, but that's how much she hated her for taking that decision. And I can't blame her.
It's actually super impressive that Maki was able to stop the bullet.
Yeah, by the way. Yeah. I'm not taking a lot of time during the discussions to talk about the fights, but a lot of the time there's like interesting stuff going on, and the show spends a lot of time talking about the way the techniques work and stuff like that. So I probably should do a better job at talking about those stuff, but I appreciate the characters A lot more in the conversations, a lot more than the way the fights are panning out. And if we're talking about fights, finally we have a little bit more information about Inumaki and why they gave him that role.
I want to see him.
I do as well, but he's kind of like the final straw that they can use. You know, I mean, he's like the hidden weapon at the moment.
Yeah,
and
but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like the guy that they use at the moment just to have everybody else from the Kyoto school be afraid of, just like Nishimiya was, because you never know when he can pop up, you know. And once he does, if you're not ready, then you're done. But at the same time, for all we know, Inumaki could just as well be killing curses and winning the mission for us at the moment. So he really is like pretty important in this entire thing. And the thing is, when our characters were coming up with a strategy, they knew that and they used him perfectly, and they're using him perfectly. So that's really nicely. But also,
and they used Yuji.
But also at the same time, the guys from Kyoto, they don't really even care about winning the thing. They just want to kill Yuji.
Yeah.
And
but they can't. They can't.
Of course they can't. I mean, Todo is not gonna get his best friend killed like that. I mean, he's gonna protect him. So yeah. The next episode we'll probably finally see the battle between Kamo and Megami. Yeah. As far as I know, Kamo is also from the Zenin clan. As far as I remember, that's the case, right?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see his abilities. He's kind of, I mean, acting as a leader a little bit of the Kyoto school. He's probably right behind Todo in terms of strength. So we'll see what he's capable of against Megami.
We're also forgetting that Geto and Mahito may interfere.
Oh yeah, they could.
Exchange event.
They could, yeah. I forgot to talk about that person in the room with Gojo and the principals.
Yeah.
Mei? I think her name was Mei. So the way Gojo and the others spectate this event is through her. She can basically use animals and tap into them and show like the visuals of the animals. But she's obviously working with the Kyoto principal, and we basically understood why. I mean, she just does anything for money as far as I understood. So that's probably what the principal offered her, and she's doing him a favor obviously for money.
What did she say?
Fucking assholes.
I'm on money's side.
Yeah, I mean, but Gojo knows something's up. He's known the entire time, but he's now confident in Yuji. So nothing's gonna happen to him. I'm also confident in that. Unless Mahito and Geto show up. But then again, Todo is there. So he'll protect his best friend now, and I'm sure Yuji will be fine.
And Sukuna is there. But he'll not show up just for
for
some
Mahito.
random curses.
Of course.
He wants Megami.
He didn't show up the previous time, so... Yeah.
He just wants his time with Megami.
Yeah. Anyways, though, that's been a brilliant episode. We're gonna watch another one. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But for you guys, that really doesn't make any difference, so you're fine. Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there. See ya!